guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we'll be looking at the analysis of Nifty as usual, and we will try to figure out what exactly is market offering. All right, so this is the Nifty futures chart daily, and if you see, we had a very happening session today. Bears were rolling on the dance floor. So if you see on the chart, this area which I have shaded or colored is the last line of defense if we are going to have a pullback from here. If you see, this is the large bearish candle which was made on 21st of November, and this is if this is going to act as a support, then possibly in the next trading session, which will be Monday, we might see some counter action here, which will be our counter trend trade, because as per the structure we have just started our pullback correction. Now the pullback correction might be occurring for this particular thing, or if it has entirely changed its trend on a bigger time frame, then there might be a possibility that we are going for a entire retracement of this swing, and we may possibly see break of this particular low, which is somewhere around 16800 on futures chart. But we will see the price action piece by piece. All right, so if you see one more thing, that if we draw this Fibonacci tool, so this is one to one retracement. This is one to one retracement which has almost completed over here. You see, the one to one projection of this swing, then pullback, and then this swing is almost completed. So there might be a chance that we may start getting a pullback. It may not be a trend reversal altogether from here, but still we might see some pullback from here. All right, if you see my analysis, I'm thinking that this particular swing, this one, which was from June to September, this particular swing has already completed its retracement. You see this one, almost 50%. Now I think the highest probability thing is that this is retracing for this particular piece of swing. This uptrend is now getting retraced. It may come to 50%, which will be somewhere around close to 7900, and if it goes further down, it will be 61.8 retracement, which is somewhere around 17650. This is on future chart. You might replicate the same idea on the spot as well if you want to. So these are the things which we can analyze, and on the Monday session, there might be a possibility that we may see some kind of a relief rally or pullback. On the trading front, if you see from yesterday, it was one way down. It was one way down. Now, if you see in the later part of, if you see the price action of this piece, you will see that this was momentum, a pullback, again a momentum, pullback, now again a lower low. You see, but if you see, the projection is not getting very much deeper. If you compare with this piece of price action, you won't see any retracement at all. Full-fledged peers in control. Now here, a low, a small low, another small low. The projection to the downside is getting weaker. In case we are able to go beyond this, oh sorry, go beyond this, then we will be looking for a buy action like this. Then we will be looking for a buy action. In case it is not able to go down below this, we can expect a very shallow breakout. So chances of breakout failure in this region are even high. Then again we'll be going long somewhere around here. Getting my point? Now the short trade will only be triggered if we are seeing some congestion or some consolidation here, then we break down. This will be only possible trade for shorting because new levels of short will only be triggered below this level, which is 18150. You see, this area may act as a support area. It is very close to the previous swing low, so therefore there might be persons who are just buying the value, so-called value. So they might be looking to enter here. They won't be entering into directly into the Nifty index, but the supporting stocks they might be considering to buy them, the good ones. So if that gets supported, then Nifty will also start to move up. So this is the analysis for Nifty. Let's quickly look at the stocks. MCX stock. This was suggested yesterday. I'm not changing the stocks. I usually do not like to just keep on shuffling the stocks once we have got into groove of seven stock. We stay there until the momentum is getting faded. So the buy was suggested above 1669, but it did not trigger. In fact, this particular low was broken to the downside and just a pullback was given. So a short trade will only be triggered. We should remove this. Short trade will only be triggered below this level, which is 1629.5. You should watch a consolidation, something like this, and then sell it over. For initial phase, you should be keeping the stop loss somewhere around here, which is 1655. In case you find it too large, just decrease the position sizing because the volatility is high nowadays. All right. So I'm not writing the buy and sell levels, but I have just pointed out. You can just figure it out. These are the levels. Sell below this. Next one is LTTS. As compared to other IT stock, this was not too much down, but in fact, IT pack. In fact, is weaker. In this, a fresh short can be initiated around 3942.5, keeping the stop loss, initial stop loss around 4015. But the thing to consider is if you get something like this, a simple price action of pivotal action, keep the stop loss here and short below this. Simple as that. Next one is SRF. In this also we had discussed about getting short here, but it opened a gap down, so it might not have been triggered. So the good thing will be that we can still enter the short trade around 2309, and the initial stop loss will be here, which is 2350 or 51. In case you find the stop loss higher, just reduce the position size by less number of stocks. This will be our short trade. Wait for a tight flag, wait for a short congestion area. Short below this, keep the stop loss here. But initially, if you are entering here, keep the stop loss around 2350 or 51. So this is the SRF stock. Last one is Grasim. Grasim, if I remember, was a sell trade yesterday. If you would have sold around 1776, you might be in short position profits. In case you were, doing the trade in cash, then possibly you will have closed the trades. The fresh shorts can be entered around 1752, keeping the stop loss around 1777. So this will be our last sell stock, which will be Grasim. So in case it gives a tight flag, sell below this. Move your stop loss from 1777 to 1757 or whatever the high point is, whatever the lower high is. So these will be our stocks which should be kept on watch list because they are already giving good momentum for their trend. Alright guys, this is it for this week. Signing off. If you haven't subscribed the channel, please subscribe it and hit the bell notification icon so that you can get notified for every video which is posted to the channel. In case you are having any query or suggestion, you can post to the channel and I will just reply back to the comment. Till then, guys, thank you very much.